It just gets you every time. Just don't do it. Julio Arce bumped fists with Buffer and he lost. Molly bumped fists with Buffer, and as soon as that happened, I would be cashing out my ticket if I betted on her, because do not bump fists with Bruce Buffer if you're fighting in the UFC. It is bad luck. It's Israel by point fight decision or Pereira by KO. And it really could go either way at any point, so I'm gonna be sitting on the fucking edge of my couch for that one. Izzy is 0-2 against Alex, which everyone I think is making a little bit too much of a deal about, because if you watch those fights, the first one is super close. Israel could have taken that one. And the second one, I think Israel was winning until he got knocked out. So, you know, I'm sure he's not taking too much away from that. It was also a couple years ago, so I think that Alex is probably betting on himself landing another big left hook. That is his biggest punch. He just knocked Strickland out with that. And I'm just gonna take Weili by murder, I reckon. I don't think that one's gonna go more than 2 rounds. I was seeing her train at the PI, and she is like an absolute fucking machine. Like, she was running on the treadmill for an hour, then she'd go in and she'd do pads for an hour, and everything was like hard cracks. Then she'd do jiu-jitsu for an hour, and I was just like, this girl is still fucking going. Like, she's impressive to watch for sure, and Zhang's striking is just insanely better than Carla's. Carla's a wrestler, and she'll be looking to get it to the ground, but shooting takedowns on someone like Zhang, who is, honestly, she's shorter than I thought, but she is like she is a square. Like, shooting on her is gonna be hard. She's just a fucking muscle square, and I think that she'll end up catching Carla on the way in. I'm taking Michael Chandler, I think. Chandler is gonna win. I don't know. I just have a feeling that he's gonna win. I feel like they're very evenly matched. I'm taking Dan Hooker as well on his comeback tour. I fucking love Dan Hooker. I don't even have anything technical to say, because he doesn't ever fight technically, win or lose. I just really, in my heart, want him to win because he's such a good guy, and going through his struggles, obviously. Nobody really knows what it was like for people in Australia and New Zealand in the time of COVID, unless, like, you know people from there or you're from there. It was really hard for them to get out and fight, and a couple of the times he did lose, he didn't have a corner and everything, so battling back through that and finally in a good spot, and his head's in a better spot. I hope that he goes out and does his thing and represents for us, so I'm going with Dan Hooker just from my heart. Taylor and them are on their way as well, but... Nice shirt! I like your shirt. Is that Biggie? Julio Arce, Molly McCann, Dominic Reyes, they all fist bumped Buffer, and they all fucking lost. Michael Chandler just fist bumped Buffer. Oh my God, oh! God damn, oh shit. Would you agree that at the end of every round, he almost lapses in like fucking concentration? There's so much blood, it's gonna be too hard to choke him. Maybe 10-8 first round, maybe 10-8 second, the other way, so whoever gets the third is gonna win. God damn. I was calling him a quitter on the ground. I mean, he's putting his fingers in his face. Oh, yeah. Amanda Lemos versus Zhang Weili is going to be insane. It has been one of my favorite things about this fight week, is just watching Sean Strickland get knocked out over and over again on my TV. When he first won the belt, I was in the crowd for it. The place was going insane. It was like nothing I've ever experienced before. And when he knocked him out, and Rob's our guy, like in Australia, oh my fucking God, that was the most insane crowd pop ever. I like Israel a lot, but I wish he would get his goddamn hands up. Oh! Oh! Oh my God! Right short hook. Oh my God! Right hand. Then a check hook. That would have put him out. 10 extra seconds and that was done. Probably Alex 10-9 because of the takedown, maybe. I don't even know. It's hard to figure out what's going on right now. I just feel so stressed the whole time. Although he is fighting him well, right? That was nice. I can't believe that stat that this is the first ever takedown Israel's gotten. That is insane. Just stay sharp for 5 minutes. Don't lack focus whatsoever, because if anything lands, I reckon he's getting taken out. He looks like he just throws everything every time. No! Oh my God! No! That was insane. Man, I feel so bad for Izzy, man. He was like 3 minutes away from being the champ, and still.